How's everybody doing? This is Kyle here from KyleKraft. Yes, welcome. In this one I'm showing you the arena right to my left right there. But it's more than just an arena, and this video is more than just that. For those of you that know and are on the KyleKraft server, we're launching a new spawn. Yes, the third spawn location is here. We'll talk more about that, but first I want to focus in on this arena right here. The Mesa Biome Arena. The idea with the arena is that all players will spawn in here. Spawns will be set right there. There's one tunnel for them to exit out of so they can walk into the train station, the welcome center, and the advertisement board. The welcoming area. This has been quite the project, and there's so many different bits of information I need to explain that this isn't going to be a super fancy video, sorry. It was intense finishing this up in order to get it released and ready to go for tonight's live stream, but we got it done, so let's talk about it a little bit further. A pretty large size Minecraft arena. Fully conceptual in design, didn't look at any images for this one, just kind of came up with a structure. Again, I wanted the base area right through there for the spawn, then a tunnel to exit out of. Having that base platform and the tunnel were very key. The rest of the structure was, up for grabs. So I decided to go with this purple and light blue clay up against the Mesa biome. Built up in a curved modern manner, with different sections, all bridged out, 4 in total, with the different corner pieces of light clay right there. It came together to create a resounding building and structure in general. Large size, but plenty of detail, and a perfect centerpiece for the town that's going to be built around here. Of course, since we're in the Mesa, we had to have the centerpiece fit. We also have the Mesa-Town signs, as that's the name of this town. Standing inside the build is pretty cool. Large arena, plenty of room for it. It's a perfect location for players to come in, spawn, get ready to go as they enter into the Mesa-Town. Walking out, we enter into the welcome arena area. The idea is there's 3 exits, 1, 2, 3, an advertisement board, welcome center, and train station to get back to the central town, all in place to give this a more structured appeal to new players and those who enter into the town. From here, we'll walk out into different areas and have the districts set up for commercial, residential, and industrial, just as we have in the last spawn. Now I know, I'm going in a bunch of different tangents right here. The reason is because we have a lot of different people in the KyleKraft community. We have the viewers of the KyleKraft YouTube channel, we have the players on the server, and we have the more engaged community members in the Discord and Twitter. For the viewers out there that like my builds, the arena, the welcome center, the builds throughout, and the environment created in the Mesa is intended to be inspiration, something cool to see. I built the arena, the welcome center, and the advertisement board right there. Hopefully the depth and grand size of the build is pretty cool. The environment we started to create in the welcome center is key. We had to get that green in. By the way, spruce works in Mesa, all other leaves don't. That gave me a panic attack at first. I can't imagine building without leaves, that's why I don't like the desert. But thankfully spruce works here. So we built up that comfortable environment and hub center with the welcome center for rules and different guidelines there, as well as advertisement for players' shops. Now this will connect more with players, as this is a new spawn for you to play in here on the KyleKraft server. Of course, you can go on all the different directions, and I must give a special shout out to Joe Migo and Wolf King Azriel. He built the train station right here, the clock tower, and the rail that goes about 5,000 blocks. Yes, 5,000. The Mesa biome is a decent distance away from the central town. Now when I say central town, I'm referring to this town right here. For those of you who haven't seen, this is a second spawn location, the one we've been playing in. You spawn in right here, have the location, pretty simple, and it's a little bit detailed out. There's a lot of shops, different districts, all structured in. It's incredible. But here, let's throw it even further back. This right here is the first spawn location we were ever at. Lots of memories, incredible times, this is where it all began. Now we do have new town names, and that's one thing I wanted to mention in this video. This right here is called Old Haven. The reason is because it was the first place we came into. It was our old haven before we moved on. So yes, that's the town name, Old Haven. We then moved off to this new spawn area. It's a little bit more structured, districts in place, a better location. This town name is New Haven. The reason being is because it was the New Haven, the next place we went to. We traveled off to set up this New Haven, get a little bit more structure, and make more room for new players. This location is pretty central and is what I was referring to as the central city. There will be different towns extending off from here through rail lines. One of those towns being the new Mesa-Town. Mesa-Town is the first expansion off the central city, the first biome-based location we've picked. With this one, we have a little bit more structure further. We have the central spawn arena, walking out the tunnel into the welcoming area. From there, we'll bridge off into the commercial district, which will be this zone right here, extending onto this plateau as well. Coming back around, run into this far side, and back around the clock tower. near the railroad. There will be a red district line in place for the commercial district for those confused. The industrial area will be on this far side over here. This will also be where you can clear out clay for your buildings back in New Haven, the central town. There's always stories of how towns get formed. Part of the storyline of this server is that we traveled off, to do some mining of the Mesa area and decide to set up a town. Now, obviously, that's not really what happened. We just wanted to, branch off and do some awesome building. But it's a cool storyline. It's a cool idea. And it all comes back to that central city. So the Mesa-Town is going to get built up. It's going to be pretty sweet. Now, outside of those 2 districts is all residential, including this platform right above my head. That's going to be the popular spot. There's a lot of different awesome locations all throughout, and it's going to be a sweet town that gets built up. Now, I know I'm forgetting stuff. There's so much that's been going on, so bear with me a little bit. But the other thing I want to cover is for new players that want to come in and play. You can absolutely come on and play. The best way to get added in is to join the KyleKraft community Discord and go to the non-whitelisted section there. You can type your username, mods will add you in real fast. Other than that, you can comment your username down below on this video. I'll go through in ways and add in different player names. If you want to join right away, this spawn is getting launched tonight on the KyleKraft Monday live stream, 6 p.m. Eastern time, as it always is. So you can join that live stream and we'll get you in there as well. Exciting stuff, new town is here. We got the arena that I built up. That was one of the highlights that I wanted to push in this video. The Welcome Center building is pretty cool. The advertisement board will be sweet. All shops can advertise their different shop names on that board. The train station built up by Joe Migo and team, including the clock tower there, is incredible and runs off to the spawn. Naomi has her charity over here. She also helped me build up the arena a bit with the different pillars and stuff. Appreciate that help. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm excited. Hopefully you all are too. I know a lot of you are. I'm trying to think what else I needed to talk about. Ooh, the one thing I did want to mention. I built this arena and the surrounding area in creative mode. Now this is a full vanilla survival server, but I really wanted to get some awesome structure into this town. I just couldn't do this in survival. I don't have nearly enough time. This took so long in creative mode, let alone. I just straight up don't have time to do a cool build like this in survival mode. But of course, I'm the only one that would build in creative. My thought is, and I don't really want to label myself as the government, but you could think of me as the government using the tax money, which is, let's say, your playtime, and there's plenty of that, to build up awesome public structures. They're not businesses, they're not benefiting me. They're public locations for the server to improve your experience. So hopefully you understand that and it's okay. I do want to say Joe Migo and the train team was incredible. They built that all in survival. Unreal. But yeah, I had to do this one in creative. Let me know what you think of that. I also could do more public structures and include them in videos. I think that'd be pretty cool. Get the server in more KyleKraft videos. In a government creative mode sense, you'll see, buildings get put to life. So let me know in the Discord or on this video what you think of that. I honestly don't think it's too much of a worry. Again, it will improve the experience. It'll only be public buildings. It'll be more fun because then I can build more with all of you, which I want to do. And I can make these cool public-oriented structures like this. Not too overwhelming, spread far and thin, but I think it'll be a cool addition. So let me know what you think. And then I can include them in videos. It's awesome stuff. Regardless, hopefully you like the arena. I wanted to grab a time lapse of it all, but it was such a large structure that it was spaced out and built at different times. Different days, come on, build for hours upon hours, build up different areas. So the time lapse really didn't come together that well. But hopefully you understand. I know I'm definitely forgetting something else. I know this video has not been your usual KyleKraft video. I couldn't do a fancy one. We pushed up the release of this spawn, and so I've been building like 50 hours. But we're ready to go. Hopefully you understand, you're excited, and I'm sure I missed something. So if I did, I'll let you know in the Discord or in the comments of this video or something like that. But yes, a key detail, this new spawn area is launching and will be buildable and playable on the KyleKraft live stream 6 p.m. Eastern time on Twitch. We'll launch it, we'll have some fun with it. So make sure to follow me there and join me on that live stream. But alright, that's it for this one. I'll see you on the server. Thanks for coming.